Hi E.W Norman families. Today we're going to do our second chalk and sock lesson, and today we're going to be focusing on the letter F. I'm going to show the students how to form the letter F, and some teachers refer to this letter as a standing tall letter. When forming a letter F, we like the students to start at the top, come up and over, down, and then cross over. Some students like to start at the bottom and go up, but again, we like to encourage them to come up and go down. The sound that the letter F makes, boys and girls, is, and I know that that's a little bit hard to hear me. So I'd like you to try at home to practice forming 5 letter Fs, going from the top down and crossing over, and also producing the sound each time you do that. So you go ahead now and I'll do it with you. And I'll give you a minute to finish up. I should have said a couple of seconds. Okay, if you're using a chalkboard or a whiteboard, you can erase it, and if you have a piece of paper, you can just hang tight or grab a new piece. All right, we're ready for the second part of the lesson, and this is the listening game part. So once again, as a review, we're going to divide our boards or our papers into 4 equal parts, and we call these quadrants. I'm not the best at dividing my board up equally, but I will try my best. So we'll start by dividing the board, going down the middle, and by going across. Now that our board or paper is divided, we can put our beginning and end line in each of those sections. So beginning and end sound, beginning sound, end sound, beginning sound, end sound, beginning sound, end sound. And just to review one more time, we are listening for the sound in the words. And I'm going to review that right up there, top down. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4, and quadrant means 4. Okay, so once more, I'm going to say a word out loud. The word is going to have the sound in it, and you're going to decide if you hear the sound at the beginning of the word, and if you do, you're going to put the F on the first line, and if you hear the sound at the end of the word, you'll put it on the second line. If you're not sure right away, it's really good for the children to say the word slowly several times for themselves so that they can hear the sound. It's more important for the child to say and hear the sound than it is for the child to hear an adult say the sound over and over. So here we go, boys and girls. The first word, the word is finger. Where do you hear the sound? If you hear it at the beginning, put an F on the first line. If you hear it at the end, put an F on the second line. The word was finger. Second word, the word is elf. Where do you hear the sound? Elf. Now that you've put an F onto either the beginning or the end for the word elf, we're going to move on to the next word. And this is a word, I think everybody should have a really good one of these, and it is a friend. Friend. Where do you hear the sound? Put it on the beginning line or the end line. And finally, our last word is the name of a dragon that I used to sing a song about, and the name of the dragon, or this word in particular, is the word puff. Where do you hear the sound in the word puff? And put your F on the beginning or the end. And now we're going to take them up. The first word was finger, and the F goes on the beginning line. The second word was the word elf, and it goes on the end line. The third word was friend, and it goes on the first line. And the last word is puff, and the F goes on the end line. And that is our F Chalk and Sock lesson number 2. See you soon. Bye for now.